and this is a stat dog, woof woof, courtesy of cricket.com.
Okay, here we go.
Do you want to give it a woof or? He's the fastest to a fifer in ODIs by balls. So he has a fifer after 16 balls.
16 pills.
Now, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
In an international cricket match.
Yeah.
I have 5 wickets in 16 balls.
If you'd offer that before the game, he's biting your arm off for it.
He hooped the ball a lot. There was a lot of swing on offer.
He was hooping. He was going around corners.
And credit to him for getting the ball to hoop like that.
Indeed.
You know, and when everything goes right for you, of course you're going to get some cheaper wickets. That's the nature of a 6 for an ODI cricket. Like it's not going to be, completely unplayable stuff.
Yeah.
But fuck me, there's some shots in there. You know?
Yeah.
You know? So firstly, let me be clear. 5 for in 16 deliveries.
Pretty
Bravo.
good. Hey,
that's great.
well played.
He's bowled well.
Well played.
Particularly his 5th wicket was an absolute beauty.
Yes.
Looking like it was going down leg.
Kusa Mendes, I think it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Just hits below the off bail there. But fuck, mate, there was some like regulation outswingers that are sort of at 4th stump moving away.
Yep.
And blokes are just carelessly throwing their hands through the ball.
Yep.
Like real careless stuff.
Yep.
With several wickets down. It was and look, again, that's what leads to a 6 for a lot of the time in ODI cricket, that kind of thing. But Sri Lankan fans are entitled to be deeply bitter about that batting display, with credit to Mohammad Siraj as well. But I didn't feel like it was a 6 for that was born, like where some of those cheaper wickets were born of the pressure that he'd built, where they had nowhere to go. It's just blokes hitting catching practice to point, you know? Like
incredible.
It was terrible.
The 2 ones you're talking about there are Nasanka and Asalanka as well. Like just chipping half volleys or very full deliveries, like not even slightly on the up, just spooning them to point. And then there's another one where it was Diane Jana, I think it was, who again it's like 6th this stump, very full delivery, feet fucking nowhere, and just like throwing hands at it, but not trying to hit it through the covers either, just almost like just placing the hands out there.
Neither attack nor defence.
Like now, Sri Lanka in themselves have had a really good tournament and very much deserved to be in the final. They beat Bangladesh twice. They beat a really tight game against Pakistan. They gave India a great game in the Super Fours, and they beat Afghanistan when Jonathan Trott and the coaching staff forgot how to count. And they have had they've had a good tournament. They've had guys who have done really well in the tournament. But this performance, fucking hell, it was
abject.
It was it was abject. Abject. India though played very well. Took their very easy catches. KL Rahul took a nice catch off Jasprit off the first one. Yep, the first one that was a nice catch. And Jadeja took a good catch as well. But
even that dismissal. What was it? Easy.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Incredible. I mean, they won the toss and batted. So I feel like, like whilst the story, obviously, when a guy takes 6 for 21, it takes a 5 for 16 balls. It's like unbelievable. But I feel like the story is actually like that's one of the worst batting displays I've seen since insert the last game here.
The last time, I can't remember.
Just unbelievably poor.
Yeah. Dry pitch, many spinners selected. People looking forward to seeing Kuldeep bowl. He gets an over at the end just to roll the arm over.
Yeah. And he gets player of the series as well, by the way.
You get knocked over for 50, you think, what's up with the deck?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
No, it was fine.
Yeah.
Indian
it was swinging. It did swing, but it wasn't like... Yeah.
Even that 5th wicket that Siraj takes.
Yes.
When you're 12 for 5, or is that right? Yeah.
Yep.
At the time, and someone's hooping at a mile.
Yes.
Why are you trying to turn him through square?
Yeah.
Just full face of the bat.
Hit the ball fucking down the ground.
If it goes straight and hits your thigh pad, you get a run.
Yeah.
Just cover your stumps, son. I think Sri Lankan fans are entitled to, be a little bit more than disappointed by that.
What's doing?
What is doing? A couple of just some stats here. He goes,
please.
All out 50 stuff. It's the biggest margin of win by balls remaining in ODIs for India.
Yes.
Are we into Equinox there?
Yeah, because it's actually the 6th
Of all time.
Yeah.
So you're paying it if it's all time win by balls?
Yeah, but it's India's best, so that's good.
Yeah, by balls remaining. We don't really talk about how many balls are remaining, though. We don't talk like that, do we? Anyway, they have one with 263 balls in the hutch.
It's quite a few remaining, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Actually, it's interesting because Sri Lanka actually hold that record. They beat Zimbabwe in 2001. They chased Zimbabwe's 39 by more than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Kenya breathed a sigh of relief. In 2001, they lost where India had 231 balls remaining. So Steve Tokolo, etc.
And the boys,
respect, and the boys.
Yeah.
The biggest margin of loss for a home team by balls remaining. So that's Sri Lanka. So home team. Home team. And what about the Sri Lankan fans turning up to Colombo for the final?
Yeah.
Sniffing a win?
Yep.
Against an Indian side that's come off a loss where they basically forfeited because half the team was resting.
Right.
You're turning up and you're thinking, we're about to lose this game by 263 balls.
Yeah. For me, I think about the face painters. You know, I think about getting your face painted before the game, and you're thinking like, this is my day, because Sri Lanka have obviously got a great record in the Asia Cup. They've won it second most times to India, who are very fair and square winners of the tournament as a whole, and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But like, I'm thinking about wearing face paint and leaving the ground afterwards, thinking like, this was a mistake.
Yeah.
Do I really heart SL? You know?
You're smelling the metal and the acrylic on your face as well.
Slightly high.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like it a little bit if you're honest, but it's not good for you. Anthropologically, we've always sought escape like that.
Yeah.
Best bowling figures against Sri Lanka in ODIs. Muhammad Siraj, 6 for 21.
Very good.
So he overtakes Waqar Yunus for 6 for 26 in 1990, of course.
The 1990,
great spell.
1990.
Really had the ball talking.
He did.
And then we have there. Yeah, no, that was the one. So
yeah, okay.
And then India obviously knocks it off. That's how you do that.
Yeah,
and then
you
got some meme stuff happening with Ishan Kishan and Virat Kohli. Just
impersonating each other, walking. Yeah. Incredible stuff.
Great characters.
Great camaraderie. Great characters. Yeah, I like it.
But I mean, it leads me to the second thing here. Is there anything else you want to say about the game? It was just dreadful batting, and like it's not even. Okay, one more thing I want to say. You get out for 50, you can actually look at the anatomy of a collapse. It's missing a run out. Well,
Kohli went for one. Kohli went for one.
That's right.
Threw it over the fence.
Kohli getting in the game. Yeah, I was hoping the camera would pan to Kohli after that and see him laughing.
So they just showed Washington Sundar.
Yeah, standing there. That's why they picked him.
That's right. That's right.
If Kohli does something bad, camera's on you.
Yeah.
So anatomy of a collapse is normally a run out. No run out. Just bloke throwing hands at the ball, given the offside.
Also, usually someone takes a screamer.
Yeah.
Jadeja's catch was a good catch, sure. Good catch. It was good. It was a good catch.
If he drops it, you think he should have taken it.
Exactly.
That's usually my...
You need like one, like just screamer, like one of the top 20 catches you've ever seen in your life.
50, you're all at 50, everything goes right.
People laughing, running in different directions, hand over mouth like this. Like that's the kind of stuff you get during a collapse.
Yeah. This was just like there was a point where the 8th wicket was taken. It was just innocuous. I think Hardik Pandya, by the way, 3 for 3.
Yeah, sure. Chipped in.
Whoever the Sri Lankan left-hander was, who just popped it up off his glove, and KL Rahul.
Willalage.
Yeah, Willalage. Yes, Willalage.
Sorry, damn it.
No, that's okay.
Willalage.
And you could just see Shubman Gill in the background, just walking towards Hardik. He's like, it's just another pole. These guys are just getting out.
Well, he was annoyed because he couldn't score 100 because they weren't going to chase anything remotely close to that.